Welcome back to the next video. We are going to go over all our levels, how we find them, how we trade them, the thought process during. And yeah, this one might piss a couple people off. Very simple supply and demand. I don't have 10 indicators for you. I don't have 20 different abbreviations on the way that we're going to trade. Just very simple supply and demand. We'll take a quick look at the charts. This is the same thing I do every Sunday. I try to mark off my levels going into Monday, and then usually we'll have to change a couple of them. Sometimes we just leave it going into Monday, but I will re-update in the morning before market open. But I still like to do this every Sunday. Gets my mind ready, kind of prepares me for the week and gets me going. I don't watch the charts all weekend. I don't look at them on Saturday. I barely look at them on Sunday, usually just at nighttime like now. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm interested to see if this is going to ruffle some feathers. Simple supply and demand, very basic, nothing crazy technical, nothing crazy complex. I don't have 7,000 different abbreviations for you guys, but it works for me, it works for the team, so yeah, let's get into it. Okay, if we look at the daily, we broke this big downtrend and we went up obviously, so we were trending down, big trend down, so we're obviously super bullish on the daily. Looks like it wants to continue that trend. If we look up here, same thing. We're still just holding a trend line that we broke out of. So looking very bullish. The open to this daily candle is also good. If we start breaking out, it might just keep going until the open in the morning, but who knows? I guess we'll see. Looks like it is bullish though. As long as it comes up near one of our levels, we're going to trade off. Doesn't matter if it keeps breaking out or falses or whatever. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what the daily's looking like. Really nice downtrend that got broken. And then bull flag, same thing. Downtrend, broken. So we'll see if we can keep pushing. That being said, I'm probably going to mark this off as a level just based on it being the last zone. We had a tap here, we had a bunch of consolidation down here, it held up a candle here, it held up a candle here, and then held up all of these candles here. Looks like it was weakening it here, but then when we came back down towards this level, it's still holding up. Had the wick here, had the consolidation through the level here, had the level here. Was it 15,800? 791.75. I probably wouldn't use this zone because this is the only spot where it rejected off here, came down for a bounce. There's no other consolidation or anything down there. Another 30 points down, but on this spot we had two different candles here, we had a candle here, we had a candle here. So we have a lot more conviction with that one. If we try to verify it going back, same thing, broke through, came down, consolidated above, came back down, and then same thing here, broke through and then held above and then came down and then broke through, consolidated up here. So you can see it is an important level as well. The only shitty thing is that's not going to get hit. Like this will not. There's a 90% chance this will not get hit tomorrow. This is very, very far away. So if I'm trying to find something closer, this would be the safest level. If we need to find something closer, okay, if we want something actually playable for tomorrow, I would probably mark off this, just off this. So we had a massive push down, couldn't hold the body under, held the body over, and then same thing, exploded above. Massive consolidation here with rejection. Consolidation all through here with rejection, and then up here the opposite, sitting on top of it with bounce, 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 not being able to go under it. So that's what I would probably do. And then if we fail it, that would be one zone down, just based on this. Yeah, you can see how well it's respecting it there. So it depends on the price action we get in the morning. If we spike down, if we come down super hard towards this, I probably would be looking for a bounce. But if we just staircase down to it and kind of just move down nicely towards it, I'd probably try to go short through this level to the second level. Somewhere in this zone here. I'd probably try to get through here. So in the morning, this could all change in the morning. Obviously, we could get there in the morning and then it's completely different. But in the morning, I would like to see where we are, see how close we are to it, see how price is working down to it, and that's how I would kind of decide on what we are going to do. To the upside, little sketchy. I wouldn't have anything for a reject. We're already sitting up pretty fucking high here. So there's not really anything. The only thing that could really hold this down is these, which we're already sitting at, and we're not even near open, so there's no volume, and it's still sitting like this. So if it pops up over it, and we're up here or up here in the morning, then who knows. But I wouldn't take a reject off here. If we were like super far down here, then maybe, but we can mark this off as kind of a level to pay attention to. Just the 16,200, 194.75. Just based on this. It's not really strong. It's not a strong level. The only reason I'm marking it off is just because it was our last high. This, like I said, I would decide on how I'm going to play it based on price action coming down to it. Like, I don't want to catch a falling knife, but if we can have a nice big push down to it and get a bounce, that's awesome. But we can also play a short down through this. You can see we've broken down through it before. Even if we had this move again, we would make quite a couple bucks off that. Short down to here, use this as a price target. And if it's super aggressive down to here, we can always try and bounce back up. And then for the level above, yeah, I wouldn't take a reject. There's not enough to make me want to reject it. If it came up, came down, came up, came down, and then broke through it, and then was bouncing off it on the top, then maybe, but with just this, yeah, there's not really anything. So I'm going to turn this one a different color because I don't see it being hit tomorrow, and I'm not really going to pay attention to it, but I'm just going to leave it there because this will be like our strong level. Somewhere in this zone down here. If we do move down through this, I can see us getting down somewhat towards this level. If not, till here. Somewhere in the 830s. Same level that we had before. We were playing off this one for quite a while. We had a level in here and then a level up through here as well because of these candles. I remember that. But now, yeah, I'd probably, with this and this, with all this action here, I wouldn't really mess around till we're down here. So if we do go short, I would use a short through here to use this as a price target. If we break down through both of these, if we can get a short off, that's amazing. But if we break down through this and we're kind of consolidating through here, I wouldn't try to take a trade in this. This will be my red zone. This will also probably be my red zone. There's we did break through that nice downtrend, but it's kind of useless to us now, like this. Let's see. Yeah, so we were trending down, quite nice. We were actually I guess respecting it very nice, but useless to us now. This is also kind of useless to us now. Long over would be useful for here. So if we just spike up, it's not really, we need some sort of relief, right? So it'd be nice if we can either consolidate here before a push, or if we can reverse and then push up. But yeah, I wouldn't really want to reject here. If we do reject here, I'll probably miss it. I'll sit here and just watch it. But if we can get up and maybe reject a little bit, 50 points, and then push up again and push up through it, then higher highs, especially higher highs on somewhere where we haven't been in like a long time, then yeah, it might explode up. So definitely pay attention to this 16,200. If we get up here, there's a good chance we are going to explode. And yeah, I'm going to play these how they react. If we fail these, I see us getting down here. If we don't fail these, we can go long back up. But I'm not going to just take a random trade in this zone, and I'm not going to take a random trade in this zone. I will take a trade off this level or any of these or these, but in between, there's just waiting for us. So if we wake up tomorrow and we're up here, then, well, that would be bad, so we're going to hope that we're not. But if we wake up tomorrow and we're somewhere in this range, then that's chilling. We'll just reevaluate. This is what I would have done and screenshotted everything and sent to you guys in the Sunday weekly forecast, so it's nice to be able to kind of just do a video with you guys and go over it. 16, 194.75. Just the tops of these off the 4 hour. No wicks, just the bodies. 15,995. 15,952. And then our big boy, 15,791.75. Basic supply and demand. Supply and demand, but it's mainly price action around the supply and demand levels. Price action is key, price action is king. That is what pays. Yeah. You guys have questions? You want to ask anything? Thank you so much for watching. Very simple. This is the way I've been trading for years. The group's trading the same way with me and they seem to be happy. It's worked for me for a long time. It didn't work for me originally, but it turned out just to be a mind thing and a mental thing. And once I worked on my mindset, my psychological side of trading, it has been amazing. And I don't think I'll ever change it. It works for me. I use it every day. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.